Hi everyone. Just in case the live feed doesn't work later, I have decided to do the recording on this, and I'll upload it in case anything doesn't work later. I'm going to run through the questions. So it's your normal quiz on Tuesday night. So we've got five. Oh, whoops! The pub sign fell down. 1 minute. I just hold it. So we're at the Pizza and Pineapple pub. Feel free to tell me in the comments what your pub's called, what pub you're coming from. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. We've also got Pizza is Always the Answer going on because, you know, Pizza and Pineapple pub, pizza is definitely always the answer. So your first round is TV and film this week. So just grab a pen and paper. Don't write your answers in the comments, please. Question number 1 for TV and film. In Toy Story, which actor provides the voice of Buzz Lightyear? So that's in Toy Story, which actor provides the voice for Buzz Lightyear? So sorry if my eyes are going that way, I'm actually reading it over there on my laptop screen. Number 2, what was the first animated movie to be nominated for a Best Picture Oscar? So number 2, what was the first animated movie to be nominated for a Best Picture Oscar? Number 3, in which movie series would you find the Millennium Falcon? So in which movie series would you find the Millennium Falcon? Number 4, what was the name of the character played by Nicholas Lyndhurst in the BBC series Only Fools and Horses? So number 4, what was the name of the character played by Nicholas Lyndhurst in the BBC series Only Fools and Horses? Let's just put that here. Number 5, the Bond movie Never Say Never Again was a remake of which previously released Ian Fleming story? So the Bond movie Never Say Never Again was a remake of which previously released Ian Fleming story? So your next round is literature. You might have noticed I'm not actually drinking alcohol at the moment. It is because it's 11:15 in the morning. I think people definitely will judge me if I start drinking that early. So literature, number 6. Who wrote the series of novels featuring Jack Ryan? So who wrote the series of novels featuring Jack Ryan? Number 7, who wrote the best-selling novel The Da Vinci Code? So number 7, who wrote the best-selling novel The Da Vinci Code? Number 8, who was the author of the novel Little Women? So number 8, who was the author of the novel Little Women? Number 9, in which book of the Bible is the story of Samson and Delilah told? So in which book of the Bible is the story of Samson and Delilah told? And number 10, which novelist is credited for the introduction of pillar boxes in the United Kingdom? So which novelist is credited with the introduction of pillar boxes in the United Kingdom? Right, so 2 rounds down. Number 3, your round number 3 is geography. Number 11, what is the capital city of Sicily? What is the capital city of Sicily? Number 12, in a list of US states, which would come last alphabetically? So in a list of US states, which would come last alphabetically? Number 13, into which sea does the River Jordan flow? So into which sea, as in SEA, so like a body of water, does the River Jordan flow? It's definitely a sea, not an ocean, before anybody asks. Number 14, prior to the adoption of the euro, what was the currency of Italy? So prior to the adoption of the euro, what was the currency of Italy? And number 15, Dublin is the capital of which Irish province? Number 15, Dublin is the capital of which Irish province? So round number 4 is science and nature. Number 16. Where in the human body is the thyroid gland? So where in the human body is the thyroid gland? Number 17. In which country was scientist Marie Curie born? So in which country was scientist Marie Curie born? Number 18. From which plant is linseed oil obtained? So from which plant is linseed oil obtained? Number 19. How many pints are in 2 quarts? So how many pints are in 2 quarts? So Quarts. And number 20, what is the name of the sugar found naturally in milk? So what is the name of the sugar found naturally in milk? Right, just 3 more rounds to go. So round number 5 is music. Number 21. Who was the only British female singer to have 3 UK number ones in the 1960s? So who was the only British female singer to have had 3 UK number ones in the 1960s? Number 22. Who recorded the 1985 album Brothers in Arms? So who recorded the 1985 album Brothers in Arms? Number 23. Which boy band did Justin Timberlake begin his career with? Which boy band did Justin Timberlake begin his career with? Number 24. By what nickname is U2 guitarist Dave Evans better known by? So what nickname is U2 guitarist Dave Evans better known by? And number 25, which of the Beatles was married to Barbara Bach? B-A-C-H. So which of the Beatles was married to Barbara Bach? So B-A-C-H or Bach or Bash. Batch. B-A-C-H. Barbara Bash. Right, number 6. So 2 more rounds to go. So round number 6 is general knowledge. 26. How many of the star signs of the zodiac are symbolized by animals? So how many of the signs of the zodiac are symbolized by animals? Number 27. In which French city was Joan of Arc burnt at the stake? So in which French city was Joan of Arc burnt at the stake? In the video game, what colour is Pac-Man? So in the video game, which colour or what colour is Pac-Man? And 29. For which English club did Mo Salah make his Premier League debut in February 2014? So for which English club did Mo Salah make his Premier League debut in February 2014? And number 30, what colour is Muscovado sugar? I can't say that. So what colour is Muscovado sugar? So what colour is Muscovado sugar? Right, so we're on to your bonus round. So the same rules as always. So if you get all 5 correct in this round, you get double points. If you get any of the answers wrong, it's 0 points for the round. If you don't know an answer, you can leave it blank, but then you'll only get single points for the correct answer that you have put down. If you've left a blank but you've still written an incorrect answer down, you'll still get 0 points for the round. So only write an answer if you're 100% sure or if you want to try and go for the double points. So 31, in which month does St Andrew's Day fall? So in which month does St Andrew's Day fall? 32, what was the name of the baseball star who married Marilyn Monroe? So what was the name of the baseball star who married Marilyn Monroe? 32, how many pieces does each player have at the beginning of a game of drafts? So how many pieces does each player have at the beginning of a game of drafts or checkers? If you want to be American, well, you might be American, not want to be. And 34, in which pantomime does Widow Twankey traditionally appear? So in which pantomime does Widow Twankey traditionally appear? I'm glad I'm not drinking when I'm saying that one. It's slip of the tongue. And 35, your final question, what type of fruit is a cantaloupe? So what type of fruit is a cantaloupe? So I'm going to run through the answers. So pause me now if you just need to have some more time to write down any more answers. So I'm going to run through them for you. So number 1, in Toy Story, which actor provides the voice for Buzz Lightyear? That's Tim Allen. Number 2, what was the name of the first animated movie to be nominated for a Best Picture Oscar? That's Beauty and the Beast, the 1991 version. Number 3, in which movie series would you find the Millennium Falcon? That's Star Wars. Number 4, what was the name of the character played by Nicholas Lyndhurst in the BBC series Only Fools and Horses? That was Rodney Trotter. Number 5, the Bond movie Never Say Never Again was a remake of which previously released Ian Fleming story? That was Thunderball. Right, literature, number 6. Who wrote the series of novels featuring Jack Ryan? That was Tom Clancy. Number 7, who wrote the best-selling novel The Da Vinci Code? That was Dan Brown. Number 8, who was the author of the novel Little Women? That was Louise M. Alcott. Number 9, in which book of the Bible is the story of Samson and Delilah told? That's in Judges. And number 10, which novelist is credited with the introduction of pillar boxes in the United Kingdom? It was Anthony Trollope. So number 11, so we're on to geography. What is the capital city of Sicily? That's Palermo, Palermo. Number 12, in a list of US states, which would come last alphabetically? That's Wyoming. So Wyoming, so Wyoming. Number 13, into which sea does the river Jordan flow? That's the Dead Sea. Number 14, prior to the adoption of the euro, what was the currency of Italy? That was the lira. And 15, Dublin is the capital of which Irish province? That's Leinster. I think that's how you say it, Leinster. So Leinster. My pronunciation is not great sometimes, so sorry. Science and Nature, number 16. Where in the human body is the thyroid gland? That is the neck. I think it's like here. 17. In which country was the scientist Marie Curie born? Poland. 18. From which plant is linseed oil obtained? That's the flax plant. 19. How many pints are there in 2 quarts? There are 4 pints. And number 20, what is the name of the sugar found naturally in milk? That is lactose. Music, 21. Who was the only British female singer to have had 3 UK number ones in the 1960s? That's Sandy Shaw. Number 22. Who recorded the 1985 album Brothers in Arms? That was Dire Straits. 23. With which boy band did Justin Timberlake begin his career? That was NSYNC. Definitely my era. 24. By what nickname is U2 guitarist Dave Evans better known? That's The Edge. And 25. Which of the Beatles was married to Barbara Bach? That's how I'm saying it. I'm going with that. Is Ringo Starr. So, general knowledge, 26. How many of the star signs or the signs of zodiac are symbolized by animals? That's 7. So you've got Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Pisces. 27. In which French city was Joan of Arc burned at the stake? I'm saying Rouen, so Rouen. That's how I'm pronouncing it. It's probably wrong. It's probably got a bit of French flair that I do not have. 28. In the video game, what colour is Pac-Man? It's yellow. For which English club did Mo Salah make his Premier League debut in February 2014? That was Chelsea. And 30. What colour is Muscovado sugar? That is brown. So on to your bonus round. So if you get all 5 correct, you get double. If you get any of them wrong, it's 0 points for the round. If you've left a blank, but the rest are correct, then it's single points for the correct answer that you've put down. If you've left a blank and you've still put an incorrect answer down, you'll still get 0 points for the round. So I normally have props when I do the quiz live. I'm not doing that at 11:15 in the morning. So I do have my sparkly jacket for the bonus round. So I'll put that on while I do the answers for you, because this is the best jacket ever. 31. In which month does St Andrew's Day fall? That's in November. 32. What was the name of the baseball star who married Marilyn Monroe? That was Joe DiMaggio. 33. How many pieces does each player have at the beginning of a game of drafts? That's 12. And 34. In which pantomime does Widow Twankey traditionally appear? That's Aladdin. And 35. What type of fruit is a cantaloupe? Or cantaloupe is a melon. So that's it. So that's the end of your quiz for this week from the Pizza and Pineapple Pub that fell down. Sorry. So hopefully the live would have worked. I wouldn't need to upload this, but if not, then hopefully you've all had a good time. If the live is going to be an issue, I might just do this moving forward, just because it's slightly easier, even though it's not as great from an interactive point of view. But yeah, hopefully we'll see you all again next week, same time, same place. See you later. Bye.